And good Wednesday afternoon. Thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Randy Stone with your Midday Ark-La-Miss update. Well, a local lawmaker is offering up her condolences to the Thompson family after a car crash claimed the lives of 2 children in Rayville on Monday. In a Facebook post, Congresswoman Julia Letlow says, quote, "My prayers are with Francis Thompson's nephew, Addison, and the Thompson family from the unimaginable loss of Brian and Harrison. Let us wrap our hearts and arms around the Thompson family as Richland Parish and the state of Louisiana grieves the loss. My prayers are with Casey, Addison, and Hayes during the difficult days ahead, as well as the community impacted by this tragedy." Well, state police say this crash remains under investigation. The state health department is reporting a significant surge in COVID cases, the 8th surge in Louisiana since the pandemic began. Doctors are saying as time has gone on, we've learned important lessons to put us in a better position when these surges happen. Dr. Jeffrey Elder with LCMC Health says the state is seeing a spike in positivity for COVID.
Why we're seeing this surge now, these higher numbers now, is a little bit unclear. We do think it's just because of some of the changes in the virus, as well as some just waning immunity.
Governor John Bel Edwards announced a $1.8 million federal dollar grant on Tuesday. The grant aims to benefit those in our local communities. The Poverty Point World Heritage Site in West Carroll Parish will receive this grant money to help with the construction of a modern interpretive center, which will help visitors engage with Poverty Point through its history, culture, and anthropology. People gathered at the Capitol on Tuesday to ask Governor Edwards to grant clemency for 56 inmates on death row. Now, that group has a petition to hand over to the governor. They say the criminal justice system is flawed and the inmates deserve life in prison instead of execution. We spoke to a man who was once on death row and a legal analyst who say it can take a long time for the inmates to be granted clemency.
You're granted a hearing, there is a backlog, and it can take a long time to get before the pardon panel and before the governors.
A representation of a flawed system.
And now, Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
What a nice day has been so far. We started off in the mid-60s this morning, and as we cruise into this afternoon, temperatures not going to be warming up that much. We'll stay generally in the mid-80s as we hit 2 and 3 o'clock later on this afternoon as the kids get out of school. And temperatures going to be reaching just right there around 90 across portions of Louisiana, and honestly places in South Arkansas will stay generally in the mid-80s for your daytime highs. So it's definitely pretty nice out there. Dew points have been low, and it's not going to be as humid nor as hot either as we go throughout later on this afternoon. Overnight tonight, conditions will be really just clear and cool as we'll get down to the mid-60s. We'll be clear as we go into tomorrow morning. And honestly, as high pressure takes hold of our region, it's going to be clear really for the remainder of this week. Don't expect a whole lot as far as cloud cover or anything, or even rain chances stay right there at 0 for the remainder of this week. But those temperatures, they're going to be warming back up as we head towards late Wednesday, going into going Thursday and Friday. Temperatures getting back to the triple digits as we close out this week. So enjoy today while it lasts. We'll see a daytime high of 90 degrees, so it's not going to be as hot winds. We'll stay generally out of the north, and for tonight we'll see a low of 66 degrees, be clear and pleasant. And for tomorrow, that's when those temperatures kind of start warming back up for our Thursday, getting up to around 98 degrees. We'll kick off Thursday on the cooler side, but it'll be that afternoon when those temperatures really be warming back up. Now, once we hit Friday going into the weekend, that's when we could be back to the triple digits and with rain chances returning.
And that's going to do it for Wednesday for your midday update. NBC News Daily will continue now for more details on all the stories we've covered. MyArk-La-Miss.com will have those for you. The heat continues or coming back soon, so keep an eye on those pets, your neighbors, the elderly. Be kind to one another, and God bless you.